Imagine a life where chaos surrounds you, but inside you remain completely calm. Deadlines pile up, people criticize you, unexpected problems appear out of nowhere. Yet somehow you stay grounded, not because life became easier, but because you became stronger than the situation. This is the essence of Stoicism. For more than 2,000 years, Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca taught a powerful idea. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. And when you master that ability, something remarkable happens. The world loses its power over your peace of mind. Today, we'll explore 10 Stoic principles that can make you mentally unshakable. These are not abstract theories. They are practical tools you can use every single day. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to build a mindset so strong that external events no longer control your inner state. Let's begin. 1. Focus only on what you can control. The first and most important Stoic principle is simple but life-changing. Focus only on what you can control. Epictetus explained that life can be divided into two categories: things you control and things you don't. You control your thoughts, your actions, your decisions. But you cannot control other people's opinions, unexpected events, the past, or the future. Most people waste enormous energy worrying about things outside their control. They stress about what others think. They replay past mistakes. They fear possible future problems. But the Stoic understands something powerful. Worrying about what you cannot control is a guaranteed way to lose peace of mind. Instead, Stoics train their attention like a laser. They focus only on their behavior, their effort, and their attitude. Everything else is noise. When you truly adopt this mindset, your mental energy becomes incredibly powerful because it is no longer scattered. It is focused. 2. Have a clear purpose. Imagine a ship sailing across the ocean without a destination. The winds decide where it goes. The waves push it around. That's how many people live their lives, without direction, without purpose. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of having a firm, guiding purpose. A purpose acts like a compass. When life becomes difficult, it reminds you why you started. Marcus Aurelius wrote out in his journal, "At dawn, remind yourself why you were born." Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or dramatic. It simply needs to be clear. What kind of person do you want to become? Do you want to become someone disciplined, someone honest, someone who contributes value to others? When your values and goals become clear, life's challenges stop feeling random. They become part of the path. 3. Master your emotional reactions. Here is a Stoic truth most people ignore. Events don't control your emotions. Your interpretation does. Two people can experience the exact same situation. One becomes angry. The other remains calm. What changed? Not the event, the mindset. Stoics train themselves to pause before reacting. They understand that emotions often appear instantly, but reactions are a choice. When someone insults you, the Stoic asks, "Is this worth disturbing my peace?" Most of the time, the answer is no. By creating space between stimulus and response, you gain control over your inner world, and that is real power. 4. Accept reality as it is. Many people suffer not because of events, but because they refuse to accept them. They resist reality. They say, "This shouldn't be happening. This is unfair." But Stoics understand a powerful truth. Reality doesn't change just because we dislike it. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means seeing things clearly so you can respond wisely. If you lose a job, denial will not help. But acceptance allows you to move forward, update your resume, seek new opportunities, improve your skills. Acceptance removes emotional resistance so you can take effective action. 5. Prepare for challenges. Stoics regularly practice something called Premeditatio Malorum. It means anticipating possible challenges before they happen. This isn't pessimism, it's preparation. For example, before a meeting, imagine difficult questions. Before starting a project, imagine possible obstacles. By mentally preparing for difficulties, you reduce their emotional impact. Instead of panic, you respond with calm solutions. When problems appear, they feel familiar because you already thought about them. 6. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "The obstacle is the way." Most people see problems as barriers. Stoics see them as training. Every challenge strengthens your character. Criticism teaches humility. Failure teaches wisdom. Hardship builds resilience. A difficult situation is not automatically bad. It depends on how you use it. If you learn from adversity, the obstacle becomes a teacher, and every teacher makes you stronger. 7. Practice self-discipline. Stoicism places great importance on self-control. Why? Because without discipline, emotions and impulses control your life. Imagine someone who cannot control anger. One insult ruins their entire day, or someone who cannot control habits. They procrastinate constantly. Their potential remains unrealized. Stoic discipline means choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Wake up when it's difficult. Work when motivation disappears. Stay calm when emotions rise. Each small act of discipline strengthens your character. And over time, discipline creates freedom. 8. Learn from criticism. Criticism is one of the biggest emotional triggers for most people, but Stoics approach criticism differently. Instead of reacting with anger, they analyze it. They ask 2 questions. Is this criticism true? If it is, it becomes valuable feedback. If it isn't, it can simply be ignored. Not all criticism deserves attention. Sometimes people project their own frustrations. Understanding this prevents unnecessary emotional reactions. By filtering criticism wisely, you turn negativity into growth. 9. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most underrated Stoic practices. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to appreciate simple things: the ability to breathe, the presence of friends, the opportunity to improve. When you focus only on what you lack, life feels empty. But when you focus on what you have, abundance appears everywhere. Gratitude shifts your perspective. Even during difficult times, there is always something to appreciate, and gratitude builds emotional resilience. 10. Reflect on your day. Stoic philosophers ended each day with reflection. They asked themselves simple but powerful questions. What did I do well today? Where did I lose control? How can I improve tomorrow? This daily review transforms mistakes into lessons. Instead of repeating the same patterns, you gradually refine your behavior. Small improvements accumulate, and over time, you become a stronger version of yourself. Conclusion: Stoicism does not promise a life without difficulty. Problems will still appear, people will still criticize you, unexpected challenges will still happen, but Stoicism gives you something far more powerful: control over yourself. When you master your reactions, the world loses its ability to disturb you. You become calmer, more resilient, more focused. And slowly, something remarkable happens. While others are overwhelmed by chaos, you remain steady. Not because life became easier, but because your mind became stronger than your circumstances. That is the Stoic mindset. And once you develop it, very little in life can truly shake you. But understanding Stoic principles is only the first step. The real transformation happens when these ideas become part of your daily life. Stoicism is not meant to stay inside books or videos. It is meant to be practiced in the ordinary moments of life. When someone speaks harshly to you, that is your opportunity to practice patience. When a plan fails, that is your chance to practice acceptance and resilience. When fear appears, that is the moment to remind yourself that courage is a decision. The Stoics believed that character is built slowly through consistent effort. Each day gives you new opportunities to apply these principles, small situations where you can train your mind to respond with wisdom instead of impulse. Over time, this practice changes how you see the world. Problems stop feeling like personal attacks. Criticism stops feeling like a threat. Difficult moments become training grounds for your strength, and eventually, you begin to notice something remarkable. The same events that once disturbed you deeply no longer control your emotions. You become calmer in chaos, stronger in adversity, and clearer in your decisions. And that is the true goal of Stoicism. Not to escape life's challenges, but to face them with a mind that remains steady, disciplined, and free. If this video helped you, consider subscribing and continuing your journey into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Because mastering your mind is one of the most powerful skills you can ever learn.